Welcome to your January 2025 predictions, my friends. I am so excited to bring you this reading today. We are stepping into the first month of abundance. So 2025 is going to be a year of abundance, prosperity, and love. There's a major expansion happening here. We're going to experience spiritual growth as well. So Spirit is calling us to tune into the energy of abundance as we step into the month of January. We are going to create a ripple effect this month that is going to affect us throughout this year. What we put out there is the energy we're going to receive in return. Now, there's going to also be an abundance of distractions. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to become aware of the distractions that are taking you away from having the experience of abundance in your life. You know yourself the best. So Spirit wants you to have a vision, have that vision and focus, because that's going to align you to the energy of abundance and whatever you desire to experience. But be aware of what's trying to steer you off that path. And keep some of those things away from you, right? So focus is going to be important in January for you. Now, Spirit has a lot of messages they want to share with you. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, so an animal energy that you're meant to work with the month of January. And we're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. Beautiful Sagittarius friends, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear as you enter January. So simplify life. Spirit is wanting you to simplify life this month. So the message is life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. So once again, life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. So things don't need to be complicated. Spirit is wanting you to make things a little bit more simple for yourself this month. However you do that, but they definitely want you to focus on doing that. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you 10 of Pentacles. Look at that, Sagittarius. The energy of abundance, it is surrounding you. Spirit is wanting you to connect with it. This year, 2025, is all about connecting with the energy of abundance. And this is exactly what Spirit wants you to focus on. So 10 of Pentacles to start. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so there's some sort of a new energy coming in that's going to allow you to grow. And this is a time for you to start planting seeds, Sagittarius. You have a vision in mind. Some of you have some goals set. They're wanting you to enter January with an intention. Know that whatever the seed is that you're going to plant, you are the one that's going to put the energy and care into it for it to grow to its fullest potential. You have the power to do that. So the Ace of Pentacles, we also have the Three of Wands. Your life is taking a new direction. This is what I'm getting with this card. There's something that you have been waiting for or you're still waiting for, and it's here now is what Spirit is saying. They want you to act on it now, especially if there's something calling to you. You might be feeling an energetic pull towards something, Sagittarius, and this is a desire, something that has been there waiting for you to create. You're meant to do that now. So the Three of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition here with this reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. Now, what I'm getting here is major expansion happening in your life. You know that you're growing, Sagittarius. You can feel this energy of expansion happening within you. And I feel there are a few things that you need, that you require in order to grow, and you're feeling and sensing what that is. If you feel like you don't know what that is, they're wanting you to explore what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're sensing. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So pay attention to the numbers 10, 1s, and 3s in your life. Now, these could be important dates, coming up in January for you. Or I feel these numbers are bringing you messages, and I want you to remember the messages of these cards because these are going to be tied to those numbers that you're seeing. So the 10 of Pentacles. So there are so many opportunities in your life that are connecting you to what you want to experience in your life, especially this year, Sagittarius. And what's really important is that you have some sort of a vision around what it is you desire to experience, some sort of a goal for the year, some sort of destination point that you're trying to reach, and make monthly goals if you can. They're showing me the goals. It's one step at a time, but you have to have some sort of a destination point. Okay, I know some of us are not making goals or resolutions this year, and that's okay if you don't want to, right? Everything is aligning for you regardless, but what they're showing for sure is a vision, right? Anytime I've had a goal or a vision, I always find myself reaching it. Anytime I've never had one, a goal or a vision, I find myself coasting and not really knowing where I'm going. And that's just me. You might not feel this way, Sagittarius. This is just me sharing with you how I experience it in my life. So I have to set goals. I have to have a vision. And what Spirit is showing me here is my vision board. So Spirit is calling some of you to create a vision board for this year, even for the next 6 months. What is it that you would like to accomplish? They're saying 1 year vision board. So what I do is I use Canva. That's the app I use to create my vision board, and I just put it on my screen. I put it on my telephone screen, my cell phone screen, and have it around so it's in my view. And you have to take action. You have to initiate the process. So what steps are you willing to take to reach this goal, right? When you take that action, when you take that first step around setting an intention, however you set it, you don't have to make a vision board. You could do whatever you like. But however you set that intention, however you have that visual, Spirit is then you're going to activate this part of yourself. Not only are you going to be able to become aware of the opportunities, but you're going to see that Spirit is aligning you with the right people, the right opportunities, the right situations, the right resources in order to expand into this energy. This is an elevation in energy. It's going to happen for you incrementally. Okay, so there's a process that is happening here with this. I don't know what it is that you're wanting to do or experience in 2025. Sagittarius, share with me in the comment section below. I feel like I'm also having a hard time talking. I don't know if any of you are having a hard time expressing yourself or communicating. This is an area that Spirit wants you to focus on, is either developing the skills or learning more about it, or sharing more of your truth about what you actually feel, speaking up. This is going to shift energies in your life as well. And I feel the communication is coming through the 3 of Wands, because the number 3 is about communication, expressing yourself. It's also about creativity. So perhaps there's something that you're meant to channel into the world through a creative energy. This could be the way that you express yourself. Maybe there's a new passion. Perhaps there's something that you have dreamt about doing for a long time, and now you're being given an opportunity to actually explore the possibility around that. There's a lot of success here, material wealth, abundance in all kinds of forms. So whatever you desire to experience that is tuned into the energy of abundance, you are going to experience it this year. Now, the other thing Spirit wants me to mention here is that sometimes we have a vision, sometimes we have a dream, and we experience something different, but we feel the emotions of that dream. The reason why I ask you to have a vision and a dream is because I want you to experience the emotions, the feeling of what that would feel like. And that emotion, that feeling, I believe is what creates the energy that draws into our life for us to have that abundance experience. It might not look like what we're asking for. It's something that's going to come in that is more aligned to us, and we're going to feel the emotions and the experience we felt in that vision here in this place. So, you know, in my own life, I didn't know that I was going to be on YouTube. I didn't know I was going to be doing tarot. I was in the dental world, right? But I knew that I wanted to do something from home. I dabbled in so many different kinds of businesses, which failed, by the way. And it's only because I knew that my timing wasn't right. I didn't have the right kind of energies I was aligned to, but I created a lot of things that were successful. They just didn't work out. And for me, that was okay. I didn't dwell in the energy. I just moved on to the next thing. And that's just how I am. Not everyone's like that, right? We're all different. We go through things differently. But these mistakes, these failures were lessons that I had to learn. And Had I not gone through those, I wouldn't be here today. So there's a reason and a purpose behind everything that we experience, all the challenges, hurdles, struggles, hardships, whatever we go through. They're actually there to build us up into the version that we're meant to be to live these dreams, right? But they can't happen all at once. They have to happen incrementally. And we're actually meant to apply some of those powers. I always find that anytime we go through a struggle, anything challenging, we come out with a power. The biggest ones that I've gained is patience. Patience has helped me so much throughout my life after I've gone through the experience where I had to develop patience, right? So you have a lot of powers that you are equipped with that are in your tool belt that you can apply in order to tap and tune into the energy of abundance. And again, it has to do with the way that you're showing up, and everything is in alignment. It's in your orbit. Everything is also falling into place and you're seeing it. And for some of you, we have this beautiful opportunity. It's for all of you actually that are watching today. We have an opportunity to create our desires, our dreams, and step into that energy. It's time for us to plant a seed. What is the seed that you're planting, Sagittarius? Understanding what it is and what it requires in order to grow. So is this an apple seed? Is this a plum tree seed, or carrots that you're growing in your garden? It's time to start planting those seeds, understanding how much light the seed needs, how much water it needs, what kind of soil, what kind of energy from you, the nurture, the care, right? Understanding that you have to commit yourself to whatever this is. And this is going to show up for you again. For some of you, it's you starting something that you think you wanted. It's really interesting because I feel some of you have planted a seed and you've been nurturing and taking care of it, but you realized that this was not exactly what you were thinking, and Spirit is revealing to you that this is not actually your seed, it's a different one. And that's okay, because these kinds of things happen sometimes. And those of us that are experiencing this, that are feeling a lower vibrational energy around it, like we're feeling regrets, we're kind of feeling like time has been lost, or, what was I thinking? This was going to work anyways, or you're beating yourself up around something that didn't work. Spirit wants you to stop doing that. That's not what you're meant to do. This seed that you planted that didn't work out is actually leading you towards what's meant for you. You had to go through this experience to learn something from it. Okay, and I know sometimes that feels unfair, but there's again a purpose and a reason for why everything is happening. And some of you out there have the awareness around, okay, you know what, this is a part of my spiritual growth. I understand that I was meant to go through this. So you're okay with it and you're moving on. And this again is how I sometimes connect with energies, and how I move past things that might have not worked for me. But know that maybe a closed door for you was the open door that you were meant to, it's that closed door actually led you towards something far better than had you busted this door open that wasn't for you, right? So this is how Spirit is showing me this. But no, there's an opportunity right now in the month of January where a seed in your life is going to start to sprout and to grow, and it requires your energy. It requires your attention, right? And again, with the something not working out, maybe you're realizing this might not be the time for you because you have to put your energy somewhere else. We have a lot of seeds that we have planted, everyone, and we have to be very mindful of where we're putting our energy and where it's actually required in our lives. And right now, Spirit is bringing into your awareness what's actually important to you. So you might be feeling like, you know what? Maybe instead of doing this thing, I need to focus on my kids. Maybe instead of doing this, I need to focus on my relationship. Maybe instead of doing this thing, I need to focus on my business or my career. Like there's this realization, this awareness around it. So if you're feeling this energy, this is your sign that that is where you're meant to nurture and put your energy into for it to fully grow. So I hope that makes sense for you, but know that this is the beginning of something. This is a new energy that you're meant to work with, because it's going to allow you to elevate. It's going to allow you to grow and actually experience major success. Everything starts with something small. Okay, everything starts from a small point. I hope that's making sense there as well. Like there's something big, but it started from something small, is what Spirit is wanting me to just mention to you or remind you of. 3 of Wands. I'm getting some of you putting a lot of energy in and really focusing on the bigger picture of what it is you desire to experience, what it is that you're wanting to grow in your life, where you're, where it's important for you to put your energy. So I'm seeing a redirection of how you're working with your life in order to create success, in order to have a successful relationship, in order to live a life of peace and happiness, like whatever this is for you. I'm getting some of you who have been waiting and finally coming to this place where you're like, you know what, I'm done with the waiting. I'm going to now take action. And that's actually what you're meant to do. You're not meant to wait. Especially those of you that have been waiting for something. Spirit is saying you are the one that has to initiate. You have to take the action. So it's now time for you to do it. And as you are stepping into this role, into this new energy, you're going to see a major ripple effect. You're going to see how things start to fall into place and happen for you. Setting an intention and committing yourself to it, and you have to follow through on it. It needs continuous energy and effort from you. That's like anything in life, and things don't happen instantly like that. They happen gradually. It's like a seed that's planted. It takes time for it to grow, but it has to be in this. It's interesting because they're taking me back into the soil where it's dark, right? And from the darkness grows that light. So some of you may be in a period of darkness right now where you're meant to sprout out into the light. And Spirit is showing you the light all around you. And remember, when we go through dark periods, light exists in those dark periods. And we can choose to stay in the dark period, or we can choose to follow the light, the little breadcrumbs that Spirit leaves that bring us joy and excitement. They want you to focus on the little things that are creating happiness and making your heart sing. That's going to lead you in a new direction. And again, yes, it takes effort and energy. Anything in life does. This is where Spirit is giving you mental clarity. Like somehow you're coming in with this energy where you're feeling clear, like more focused, like you know where it is that you want your life to go. So this is really interesting. That's just all of a sudden showing up. I don't know if it's as you're watching this reading, or maybe something else happened in your life recently that is giving you this clarity. Maybe you saw a sign this month where you know what it is that you need to do in order to reach whatever goal you're trying to reach or destination point that you're trying to reach. It's all becoming clear. And those of us that are in uncertainty or not sure exactly what the path holds and what, if you're feeling like I don't have any kind of guarantees if I take this direction that it's going to work out. You're not meant to know, right? That's been a big message from Spirit. You're not meant to know, Sagittarius. Everything unfolds as you walk through it. You're not meant to know the future. Anything can happen at any time. You have to trust yourself and you have to trust Spirit that you're exactly where you need to be and you're going exactly where you're meant to go. Anything that you face. So for example, I'm seeing someone making a choice here. And if you make a choice and you feel like you made the wrong one, it isn't the wrong one. It's the right decision that you made. And if right away you're feeling a challenge or something that you feel is like, oh no, I shouldn't have made that. I made the wrong decision. No, actually, you're meant to go through what it is that you're facing here because that is a part of this path. Even this other path is going to have it. It might not be right at the beginning. It might be later on. But everything has its ups and downs. These ups and downs are built to shape us into the versions that we're meant to be as we are walking down this path, right? So it doesn't matter what path or what choice you made. No, it's always the right one. And if you feel that you made the wrong choice, you can work yourself back around or make different choices, right? I'm seeing some of you thinking about leaving work or like leaving something. You've been waiting for something or waiting for something to come in. They want you to release this waiting energy, like some sort of a time constraint you put on something in your life. They want you to let that go. So I don't know what this is, but there's like pressure or stress around it. They're saying, let it go. Everything is happening in divine timing. The more pressure you put on time, the more pressure you're going to experience with time because you're manifesting that. And this card is bringing in manifestations that are showing up for you. You're a very powerful manifester, Sagittarius, so be mindful of the kind of energy that you're putting out into the universe. Everything is coming full circle. Now I'm getting travel here as well. Some of you are going to find yourselves traveling in the month of January. Maybe you have a lot of different options or you're wanting to travel and you haven't traveled before, but you've got this calling to travel. Listen to that intuition. There's a reason why you're feeling that. So they're wanting you to... So when I first traveled, I went to New York, I went to Vegas, a bunch of different places. I had to save money and I knew exactly what it's going to cost me, where I was going to stay and all that kind of stuff. So I planned, I budgeted and saved money. So they're wanting you to work on making that happen for yourself in some way, especially if you're feeling a calling towards it. The other thing is creativity and communication, expressing yourself. That's the number 3 in numerology now. Again, Spirit is bringing up these dates, 3, 10, and 1. I don't know why these are coming up for some of you. Maybe there's something important happening those dates for you. The 3 is major expansion and growth. And I feel this is happening for you in your subconscious. It's also this intertwining of energies between your subconscious, your conscious. Again, this activation where it's activating a part of yourself that is able to seek out opportunities where you may have not seen them before. So something is opening up and it's allowing you to travel. And I'm getting astral travel. I'm getting near-death experiences for some of you as well. Some sort of a message that is coming in, but something that is in alignment with you through this travel, whether it's physical travel, you in a plane or in a car, on a bike, or in the spiritual realm where you're astral traveling through some sort of an experience where you are coming out of your body. There's something happening here in that realm. Okay, and again, if you're traveling, there's some sort of an experience or someone you're meant to connect with where there's something opening up for you here. There's something that is expanding, something really good. Okay, something really beautiful that is happening. And again, it's an opportunity, it's an adventure, it's a new beginning, a new energy that is tuning you into abundance. You're connected to this and it's all coming together here for you. So look at that. I love this. It's such a beautiful spread for you today, Sagittarius. And Spirit again is letting you know that it's time to close old chapters on your past. Whatever happened in 2024 stays in 2024. We're now moving into this new energy and we have to allow ourselves to embrace what the universe has to offer rather than closing ourselves off to it. So they're wanting you to focus on releasing and letting go and simplify life. It doesn't have to be complicated or hard, right? Maybe there's too many things in your life and you need to simplify it a little bit more. So they're wanting you to go back to that again. The first message we got while you're moving through the energies of this spread today. So Spirit of the Animal, this is the bonus card for you, an animal's energy that you're meant to work with. So I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So we're getting Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Have any of you seen a deer? This is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. And the number 18, we've got feathers here as well. All of these are confirmations for you. Bring a gentle heart. The number 18, if you're seeing this number, it's a confirmation of this message. And maybe this is a number of significance for you. Perhaps you were born on the 18th of a month. Again, all of these are confirmations. I'm getting 18 days and 18 weeks around the message of this card. So the oracle message is the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Deer Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of the Deer Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Now, the protection message for you is Deer Spirit is bringing you a gentle warning that now is not the time to engage in an argument, no matter how volatile others are being. Do not match their intensity with your own. If you are dealing with an overly assertive person, step back and disengage, lest you agree to something out of alignment with your intentions. Don't let anyone bully you into anything you're uncomfortable with. You have solid footing if you stand your ground with grace. Those who disagree will begin to find their own gentleness and willingness to compromise. Deer Spirit also brings the message that it might be easy to offend someone today or take offense because someone lacks diplomacy. Let all of that pass. You are not meant to take this world personally. While it's a beautiful gift to be sensitive, today you need a tougher hide so that any compromises you make allow you to maintain your integrity. So look at that. Deer Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And anytime you see this number, remember the message of this card. So 1717, many blessings are coming into your life. This is showing up already here with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so the message here is it's time for you to start expressing your gratitude. Sagittarius, helping loved ones through helping loved ones, teaching and healing. You have this energy in you, and some of you don't even realize that you're teaching and healing without even knowing it. Through your words, your presence, follow your heart. Spirit is really calling you to follow your heart. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.